Welcome to JA Session 4 of Ourselves. You are going to go ahead and sort out your material, make sure that you have the volunteer guide. Let's Buy a Present worksheet, the pop-up banks, the coins that you used from Session 2, the sticker coins. You might also want to put in the Certificate of Achievement as a reminder to make sure you have a class list for this session for next session. That way you ask for it for today. And then also the Learning About Ourselves large book. As you walk into the classroom, tell the students that you're glad to be back. Remind them to come to the carpet area, that you're going to share a story. You'll want to make sure that you review the Charlie Plants a Garden from last time, and you can talk about vegetables again and planting them in a row. And then you can even go in and tell them about the new characters in your story for Megan, with Megan and her mom. Go ahead and read the story and then talk through that story. You can ask some of the questions that are in your volunteer guide during the story or after the story, just to enhance the discussion and make sure that the students are engaged. And then ask the students to go ahead and sit at their desks. Tell them that they're going to actually get to buy presents like Megan did. You're going to show them the worksheet, Let's Buy a Present. Now, if you notice on here, you're going to be talking about the different coins. So what I usually do is I hang up the coins at the front of the classroom. I have them readily available. And then I tell the students that we're going to be using these coins to buy the different presents on the worksheet. I do this class activity together because this is a more difficult one for this age range. So I find it works best for me to do it together. So what I do is I hand out the worksheet, have the students write their name on the top, and then I hand out the coins. And then we go through and we actually do it together, and I say, okay, let's take a look. For the whistle, we need to have a dime. And then I said, let's find a dime. Everyone find a dime and point to it. And sometimes I even have them put that on their put that on the table and actually point to it. Then I'll say, okay, good job. Everyone found the dime. Let's go ahead and lift that one up and put it on our paper. So I go ahead and have them put on the dime. And I say, okay, now we need a nickel to buy one. And we go through that process with each one of the coins that we need. That way they can tell the difference between the quarters, the nickels, and the dimes. Oftentimes, penny is very easy for them to identify and be able to find out which one it is on their sheet. That one's a little easier. When I also do this, I also encourage students to work in pairs. So as I'm working along, I might say, okay, check your neighbor, make sure that they have the right coin. That way they can double check and I can help correct any mistakes that might have been made. Then at the end, go ahead and ask the students, have you ever bought a present for a friend? Or have you ever had to earn money to buy a present? You might have had to do some chores around your house. Why is it important to save? And you can talk about saving money and how even as adults we save money for things that we need. Then show them the pop-up bank. Now, I do suggest that you only open one of them and that you provide the rest of them to the teacher, just like you did the magnets. They can be hard to collapse back down. And show them how you are going to give them a bank and you're going to go ahead and let them take those home, and that they can start saving money for things that they might want or need. Let them know when you'll be back, and then remember to check with the classroom teacher before you leave about having a class list so that you can fill out your Certificate of Achievements. Just so you know, there is a template available online and you can use that to print out the actual names and everything that you need on the certificates on our website at jasd.org. Enjoy Session 4.